Whoa, little power surge. What the hell? That was weird. Freaking lights on that flicker there. Did you guys notice that? This is part of what I'm doing. There's no markings on here, so I have to use my ruler. So I can line it up with that one and that. Oh! Okay, no problems here, no problems. So, it's all hairy. Kind of weird, eh? Looks now got like friggin' earrings or something on it. Anywho. Okay, we'll put that aside for now. Put that back underneath the barrel so it doesn't slip and fall. And we'll go back to the spare gas cans and finish them off on the sides. And once we're done those, we'll go back to the fenders here. Do 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 do. And voila! Voila! Oh, Pepe, Pepe Le Pew. Put a little snip there, get the 400 grit in there. File that down with a finer one. I believe this one's the 800. Maybe 1,000 grit, I'm not sure. I'll have to check my book. Quick little snip. Done deal. Same thing, there's two done. Snip it off again, snip it off again. Get the 400 grit. File that down. Come in with the 8 to the 1000. Yeah, similar. So, clip, 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 and it's gone. Jackpot! We found it. Okay, 300-400 grit. Done deal. Go back with the finer grit. Why do we do that? Well, one's so coarse that leaves a whole bunch of little grooves in it, and this one just files out those little grooves. And it gives us a much smoother, presentable okay. Now they got little notches where we just put them together and glue them together. Voila. That would to me a glue right around the seams. Just like so. And we'll say we'll mark that one done. Same thing with these ones. Tight squeeze. One, two. Okay, there's 3 canisters done. Now I gotta cut out the rest of the side clips. Some of you guys probably notice how I'm not watching how I'm cutting with my clippers. As you see, there's kind of a bend in the clips there, so I'm always resting the top part this way, so I'm always cutting a little bit away from the bottom, which leaves a little groove like that, a little nib sticking out. So I'm always cutting like that, and that's how I get this little part. As you can see that. Hopefully you can see it. See, I'm always cutting away from the bottom where it connects. Then afterwards just come back and give it a quick little snip like that. Same thing, good to go. Nice handy little tip for some of you guys out there. You see, I'm always having a little bit of extra there that I gotta cut off and sand. And there's one of my little helpful tips for the video. Notice I didn't say go to my Patreon page and blah blah blah. Well, I don't have one. Well, don't get me wrong, I help out other modelers too, so. But I wasn't raised that way to ask for a handout. That said, you want something, you gotta earn it. So that's why I got a regular job. I do this because I like tanks, I like modeling. Plus, growing up, I used to do it a lot when I was smaller. Now I'm just an older big kid. Likes to play with toys. A lot of people get mad when you say they're toys. I don't. I like what I do. Do 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 do. Yeah, somebody told me that in my last video, like, yeah, do a live video, but stop talking every once in a while so you can edit that part. And that's the tip I got for working on my videos. There, we got 6 little canisters. They'll be going, well, not on here, they'll be going on the fenders. So, we got all those done. Mark those off, we'll come back to this later. Got the AWA1s done, cut and remove. And done. AW7, we got that done. Flip it over. Here we'll work on the nothing. We'll have to backtrack and start working on the fenders. So we got the fenders here. I won't be gluing these on until I get all the tracks done. That'll be a different video. We'll see. Let's see how far we can get on this one before I have to break and then so that one was WP17. So we all know how Russian tanks were. Don't need to be perfect with the fenders, especially the front part. Sometimes the ends and And this guy will be sitting on this side just like that. But before I do anything else to this, I'm going to see, that's where I'll be cutting it off and breaking the fender off. 'Cause one thing about the Russians, they always built their, oh, they didn't build their things, they always rammed their vehicles and crashed into this. They were pretty rough on their equipment. They still are. Some of you seen those videos of the T-90s doing a flying shot jump, General Lee style. You don't sit there. I'll be doing the same thing with this one. And I'll be cutting it this way though. And voila! There we go. These be the fenders. And these little gas tank thingies, they go on the fenders like this. Gee, I don't know why it doesn't want to sit on there. Come here. You're making me look bad here. Let's go a certain way. Oh, that's a really snug fit. There you go, you stubborn little bugger. Get back in, we'll pull this side out and we'll add these just for presentation. Oh, you're bugging me. You are bugging me. There. Here's how she's looking so far. There we go. See where we cut the places off there. They're going to be damn close to the turret top. And the rest will be glued to the turret. And back here we'll just do a little bit of bending and won't break any of those off. But in the meantime, I'll just draw my little picture on here. Cut. Same thing. Cut. Adding the fenders there. That over here, I get to add a WY4 box to the side of the turret there, side of the fender and motor. we won't be able to do that for now. So that's where we are right now. And we got all that done, and I'll put a little stop to it for now. Come back in a moment. So here we are, we're back to the thing here, and we can't move any further until we get the track links going. So the track links come in these two little packages. They're brown. Out there, and we'll see. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprue trees in there with all these little track links. So instead of boring you for hours and hours and hours of me doing track links, I'm just going to show you guys a few, and then with the power of editing I'll have my tracks done, hopefully within an hour or so. Well, here we are, guys. I'm still cleaning up these tracks, working on my last one here, so second last one. I brought you back to show you all the cleaning I've been doing. There. So we got these little brown tracks. You don't see any pin injectors, they're all on the side, so tracks looks pretty good. And yeah, let's get through this and I'll show you how tedious these little buggers are. Usually start on this side, clip off the ends, come to the middle, clip those ends, flip it over, and then start cutting away. So if you got nice pointed tip clippers, they work great for this. And so on and so on. Wouldn't be so bad if some of these sprues weren't so chunky. It's got a little bit of flash on one of the two inside ones on each sprue. So like I said, if you're just using your tip of your snippers there, they come out pretty good. And don't rush it, take your time, make sure you know where you're cutting, that you're not cutting up the track. So we've been at it for 20 minutes now, so and that was just the middle. Now we'll move to the side. Same thing, use the tip of your snippers. Turn that out. Flip her around, finish up the last part. And there we go. That's all the access from the that'll be good for your sprue glue. And you'll find your sprue glue. Take all these little nibs, put them inside your sprue filler seam glue, you're good to go. Anyways, what I noticed on here, you got the sprue 1. So sprue 1, that's all the tracks with the guide horns, and a sprue 2, tracks with no guide horns. So I'm going to be cleaning the rest of those up. I'll just be cutting out the sprue 1s first, and then coming back doing the sprue 2s. Placing each one into different cups here. Okay, we'll come back to you guys later, show you where I'm at. Well, as you can still see, I'm cutting out the guide horn tracks here. These are the number 1 sprues. And done. Now there's not going to be much cleanup on these, just an edge here, nip there, just like every other. Just like that. Just a snip here, snip there, and like that, good to go. That didn't take me too long. You see some of them don't even need cleaning. Done. And there we go. You'll find some, the middle ones, you gotta do the side as well. And boom. That's it. I'll finish cleaning up these number 1s, and then we'll start on number 2s here. No guide horns on those. Be back in a moment. Okay guys, here we go. We got all 92 track lengths cleaned and ready to go. So here we got 1. That's the ones with the guide horns. 2 is out, without. So basically, we're just going to line up a few guide horns here. And these guys, the tweezers aren't very good. No. Let's zoom you in here. Yeah, we'll take a quick look here. So here's one with guide horns, one without. So we're just gonna slide that. Oop, got this backwards. Slide that puppy in there with that one. Somehow. Like that. Oh, I had it. Guide horn. Slide that one in there like that. And so on and so on. These just slide together. Yeah, a little tricky because you have the top part and the bottom part where they gotta slide into each other. So it's not that easy as you think. Okay, I don't know if it'd be easier just using my fingers. Yeah, I find using my fingers a lot better than trying to tweezer them together, because basically you're just sliding them in together to each other. Make sure you got them the right way. And voila. Yep, so I'll keep at this and come back to you guys later, I guess. Yeah, it's easier just with your fingers. Oh, there, see? They stick together pretty good. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Slide that in, like that, and so on and so on. I'm just using my fingers. Oh, it's backwards. And she says right here we gotta use 88 links per side. So I'll get back to you guys later. I'm gonna keep doing this and see us. Well, with all the tracks clean and everything's done, I put link by link here. Same thing with the front and top, and wrapping them around the sprocket and the idler wheel. Now I'm just gonna add the rest of the glue to the tracks, and hopefully, as you can see, these tracks are pretty damn awesome. They just slide together on one another. A little bit of glue here to the links. And don't forget to add to the ends here, because still gotta add it to the tracks. So with that done, got my sag in there ready. Just gonna lay this over the top of the existing tracks, get my tweezers. Come on, my guide horns, get on there. And slide that onto that, lay that. And the last one. Okay, now that's done. Better glue to that. And there's our connection. Voila. Ooh, probably get away with one link here. And where's my tape? Here. There's my track links all done. I can probably get rid of 1-2 links. Falling apart, falling apart. Alright, as you can see, here we got the tracks on. They look pretty good. I just gotta take 2 links off to line them up. Other than that, fenders look good. We got enough sag in there. And I'll leave you with that while I finish off the other ones, and we'll come back and hopefully start painting. Alright, I'd like to thank you guys for coming. Catch you in the next one.